So this is the French changelog. This one has a lot more info about the beta update compared to the English one. The video I just uploaded only has the information about the English changelog, so I will cover this one real quick. And then we're gonna hop on the beta server and do some testing. So the idols have been removed during the update. All idols will be transformed into consumables. By using them, the player will get idolations, so it's basically tokens, depending on the idol that you had. And you have to go to a 6-3 to talk to the NPC, and you can buy candies. I can check real quick what kind of candies these are. I already know it's just wisdom and prospecting candies, but I'll just show you guys. The format of quest asking for idols has slightly been modified for the next stop, workbench. So you can make quest idols, and these idols are used for quest related stuff. So I assume that's also for turquoise quest line. You have to double click on it. Once you completed the quest, the idol is removed, so you cannot trade them. Dungeon achievement asking to defeat a dungeon guardian with minimal idol score have been removed. Ornaments unlockable provided achievements will be retained provided you have a... Okay, so you keep the idol ornaments. Yeah, I covered that in the video. Boss mats have been reduced from 10 to 2 from achievements, so I can show you guys that as well. So boss mats have been reduced from 10 to 2. So this is the NPC, this guy over here. Wait, what? This guy. And look, I have like 6k of these. These candies give 100 prospecting for 60 minutes, so 1 hour basically. And these one give 100 wisdom for 1 hour. These give 50 prospecting and wisdom for an hour, and these give 25. So very boring, very simple. Definitely not worth it. And the worst thing is, these candies are linked to the account, so you cannot trade them at all. Basically meaning useless. Kinda sad, but it is what it is. So let's continue this one. For each dungeon in the game, new achievement has been added, asking you to complete a specific challenge. So here, the amount of resources, especially boss resources needed for equips have been reduced. So that's good. Okay, several changes have been made to challenges. At the launch of the fight, the challenges displayed are continued by appearance criteria. Well, if you want to read this, you can, I guess, pause. If you're watching this on YouTube later, just pause the video, you can read about it. But like I said in my previous video, I kind of changed a lot of challenges, added some new ones as well. So you can now choose your challenges. I covered this in my last video. Resources. Okay, so the percentages have been changed. Of monster resources meets quest resources that had a percentage of less than 10%, they have been increased. Doesn't mean they are above 10%. So I checked for the Paragon drop. I can show you guys. The Paragon drop was like 0.3 or something, so now it's 0.5. So a small increase, it's not too bad. I watched someone else's live stream earlier, and someone actually tested this with the new challenges and with the prospecting, because the base percentage is higher. The overall drop rate of the Paragon is higher than before, even though before you could use idols. So it is a change for the better. Almanac's bonuses have been changed. Impact of prospecting been reduced in the end of battle loot calculation. Alright. Recipes for idols have been removed. Some corrections. Quest and achievements. Anything special here? I don't care. Nothing really special. Just gonna turn on my lights a little bit. Alliances, I don't care. To get closer to the other guardians work. 2 of the 7 rare reasons. Right. Experience gained during a fight against the guardian of time and on his correct, okay. Nothing special. Monsters. The playing time of King Imagami and Queen American summons summoned on the player side increases. Oh, thank you! I'm gonna share this on the Discord. Thank you. The play, like, when you control the summon in the dungeon, the time was way too short, especially if you were playing without creature mode. You were basically forced to play creature mode because the animations were so long. Now you have 30 more seconds. That's insane. Dragon Pig Dungeon in the 2nd and 9th room. Some of the early battles. Okay. Monsters no longer appear. I don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Nothing special, I guess. Ooh, this is dream related. Gonna share this on the Discord as well. King Imagami Nightmare now works properly. I mean, the Psylocke's Nightmare now works properly as well. Very important information for us dreamers out there. They fixed something with the sidekicks, I think. So this is for Cthulhu. You can no longer hide behind sidekicks for the teleportation. Sidekicks are properly affected by Belladonna spells. Yeah, this is the Cthulhu part. Alright. Class cards displayed when creating a character. Difficult when logging into the game if the character was on the map with a... Okay. When the game was launched, when loading some... Okay, that's very good. And then we have some other things. The goals, so this is Kickroach, I think, sticking in the last very first. Oh, the descriptions changed. Dimension changes related to a level. Okay. So, as far as I can read from this, they did not fix all the Infinite Dreams bugs. I'll definitely link this this changelog in the video once I upload this on YouTube. I'll definitely cut this part out and upload it later for anyone to watch. So basically how it worked with the idols, as you can see, I still have all of the idols in my inventory. They are in the consumable section and they count as absolute resources, and if you click on them, you are going to get the idolation tokens depending on the rarity and the recipe of the idol. So for example, let's see, I cannot look for the recipe anymore because it's obviously gone, but I think idols like, see, there was an idol that gave me like 1600 of these tokens though. 400, 150. Obviously the small ones don't give that much. I think the minor dynamo is the only one that doesn't give anything, because this one had like a cheap recipe and was like an idol from the start quest. So you can, I think, use everything except for the minor dynamo. Yeah, so this one. 1662. Now I don't remember which one I just used, but it's fine. Proxima Oscar 800. Alright, this one. Great Shane 1900. So almost 2k for a great zing. If you have it on the regular server, that's pretty cool. It's so bad. Great Josh, 1000. Alright, so using all of my idols, I have 28,000 of the tokens. So that means that I can buy 100. I can buy 100 of these candies. This is with the prospecting. I can even buy more wisdom. I don't care about wisdom, I'll probably use for the prospecting. Now, if you have multiple accounts, keep in mind that the candies are not tradable, they are linked to the account. But the idols that you still had in your inventory, those are tradable as far as I could see. So if you want to like get like wisdom candy or prospecting candy on one of your alt characters, before you use those idols, put the idols on the other account and then use them to get the tokens. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'll probably put all the idols in my Haven bag. As long as you don't like click on them, I think they will always remain in your inventory. So you can just use them whenever you want. And because if you like do it like this and you have like 28,000, you're probably never gonna use that though, I think. So yeah, keep that in mind. I think that's not so bad to know. So here, that's the NPC for the tokens. I'm actually gonna check if I can class change to an Aniripsa. And I'm also gonna be checking out the Uginak, because Uginak got some buffs and I really wanna see what the changes are. And if they're anything good for the Infinite Dreams. Alright, these are the Uginak changes. So you can now use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 agility spells instead of 4. So that's good. Carving up as the 4 AP spell, beaten, stripping, carrying. Which one has been added though? Bloodhounds. So now I can use Bloodhound. If I don't, I'm not gonna use this one anyways for dreams though. So Bloodhound is basically extra. That's pretty nice. Alright. Carrion. Carrion. Launch conditions critical from, so they reduce the critical rate from 25 to 20%. That's not too bad. Carcass, which is this one, is a 2 AP spell. So what they did is the max effects have been changed to 4 nerve in damage, but the maximum level is still the same. So you can use it 4 times a turn, but the damage only stacks 4 times. Is this on repeat? You can find the changelog. I'll link it in the YouTube chat though. But you can find it on the French Twitter. There's also one on the English Twitter, but the English one isn't fully completed because they don't translate half of the stuff. So if you want the full changelog, check the link in the chat right now. And for next time, you can check the French Twitter and check that. And you can basically on the internet, you can just translate the whole page. It's very simple. That's pretty cool. I'm not using the 2 AP spell anyway. So now we have beaten, which I am using, is 3 AP. And let's see. So it went from 4 AP to 3 AP. So that's pretty nice because this one, it was the spell that gave power, yeah. So I think before it was a variant of another one. I don't know. Becomes variant of Carcass, but it was a variant of something else. So the power gain, right, 150 power. And the damage has been decreased, but that's obvious because it's 1 AP less now. So that's another 3 AP. Then we have Bloodhound, which is now a variant of an intelligence spell instead of another agility spell. And I think the damage of the when your max level is still the same, but the critical has been reduced from 15 to 10%. Then we have Chopping Up, which is I think Carving Up. Carving Up is now maximum range from 3 to 4, so 4 range, that's pretty good. And the critical hit rate has been increased from 15 to 25%. Uginak is looks like a fun class. I mean, fun is debatable, but it's a good class, especially for dreams. So an extra range and more crits, that's nice. And then we have Tripping is still the same, I think. Increases the spell damage for each ally, yeah? So for maximum level it's still unchanged. So that's fine. So they basically balance the lower level. So, right. But tracking. So yeah, that's a problem now. Yeah, I knew it. So tracking is now a variant of Carving Up. And tracking is a spell that I always use for Infinite Dreams. It advances 5 cells. You can now even use it twice on an enemy. So I mean, I have to choose Carving Up because it gives rage. Beaten doesn't give rage. Stripping, Carrion gives rage. But it's not enough. It's the only spell that gives rage. And then I have Dogginess. So Dogginess is now 2 AP. It still gives 120% damage sustained. That's nice. I like that change though. But I don't like Carving Up being a variant of tracking though. Because I mean, I need to use this one for damage. So what isn't there like another spell on an enemy attracts? I need one that like pulls me to an enemy. So we can still use Jaw. 3 AP in spell. Tailing is not an option. We have Gangrene, still gives erosion. We have Stripping, of course. Humorous. Alright. Carcane. So this one now gives 100 power minus 1 range, but it's only 1 AP instead of 2. Snaggletooth is 1 AP as well, so it heals. Then we have Tally-Ho. This one. Okay. Yeah, I'm using this one. So steals 2 MP. I think Tally-Ho. Wait, it didn't steal MP before though. Which one is it? Wait. It's the one. It's this one. I don't know. I don't remember though. I think like before I didn't do it. Oh, that's fine. Woof! 2 AP, minus 60 pushback resistance, fire damage, fire steel. It's an extra spell for me. That's good. I don't care about the chance spells, by the way, so if you are interested in that, you can check my previous video, the one that I uploaded. I go over all of the Uginak changes. Affection, 3 AP, heals, minus 1 range, rage, appeasement, heals as well. Amarok has got a little nerf. Cerberus. So we have Panic. Repels enemies. Don't care about that. You can play pushback Uginak now, I think. So Pursuit got a buff. Then we have Bark, which still gives 2 MP. Then I think, yeah. Gnaw still gives power. A Bloodhound, but that one. But basically, I can now have Bloodhound, which you couldn't have before. It attracts an enemy. So basically, it makes it up a little bit, but I cannot use this one. It sucks a little bit though. But Dogginess is not 2 AP. That's good. Then we have Call of the Pack and New Moon. New Moon reduces the duration. And this one reduces the cooldown period of Yapper. I'm not using Yapper for Dreams. If the target is the caster, attracts all allies towards the target. If the target is an enemy, prey erodes the target and attracts allies towards it. The attraction is greater. If the target is enemy prey, so it attracts 4 cells. This might be an option to replace tracking though. Let's quickly go to the Ankama village, do some damage testing. I think it's still the same, but we can check some combos. Oh, okay, let's just test the combo. So on turn 1, with all the AP buffs, I'll have 17 AP. I'm gonna cast Prey, and then Dogginess, which is only 2 AP. So I'll have 14 AP left, which Stripping of course has 5. So I'll have 9 AP. So I can do... Normally I do Carving Up twice. Now I can actually do Carrion twice. I'll have 3 AP left. And then I can do another 3 AP spell, which is probably gonna be Bloodhound then. Or Beaten. Actually, Beaten gives power then. So that's pretty good, but... I think Beaten doesn't buff the Uginak itself though. Oh, it actually does. I thought it only buffed the allies, but it also buffed the Uginak. So then what basically just do Beaten, then Carving Up twice, and then Stripping. That would be the new combo. Or if I'm fighting like a boss that has like negative fire res, I can also use Jaw. It also gets 1 rage. So I'd be using Prey, Dogginess. Is there another 3 AP spell? This one. But yeah, if I can use Beaten, buff the power, Carving Up twice, and then Stripping. I don't mind. Like the Dogginess 2 AP is a real nice change. Now, I think the Ouginak is pretty good. Like it.